Good morning students and good morning parents. Welcome to Edistar International School. You are watching Class 5 Mathematics, Chapter number 7 Fractions, Part 4. We have learnt about add or subtract the like and unlike fractions in the last class. Today we are going to learn about how to find equivalent fraction. Find an equivalent fraction. The first one is given 35 by 40. We are going to find an equivalent fraction. Okay. Before that, in numerator, we have in ones place 5 and denominator we have in ones place 0. Now you tell in both values, I mean 0 and 5. So if there means we can divide the value by which number? So here think about that. 35 and 40 in both values are coming in which table? As 5 table. So those value can be divided by 5. So equal to 35 divided by 5 and 40 divided by 5. So we are going to divide the both values by 5. Okay. So now you tell how many times of 5s are there in 35? As 7. 5 sevens are 35. Okay. And how many times of 5s are there in 40? 8 times. So 8 5s are 40. So 7 by 8. So this is the one of the equivalent fractions of 35 by 40. Then one more example I am going to give. This is the lowest value. So we can identify both values are coming in which table. That value you can use to divide the given value. Suppose the given the value is very large means what we have to do? That I am going to explain now. Next example is given for you. 189 by 234. So this is the biggest value. We don't know which value used to divide the both value. So what we want to do here, we want to find HCF. Okay, find the HCF of the given fractions. Use the HCF to divide the given value. So first you take and write 189. You see first ones place. The given the value is even number or odd number. So this is the odd number. We can't use the two even prime number to divide the value. So I am going to move with the next prime number 3. So this is given the value is divisible by 3 or not. Or we can check by using divisibility rule. What is the divisibility rule for 3? As sum of all the digits. So you can add all the 3 digits. 1 plus 8, 9. 9 plus 9, 18. So 18 that is a multiple of 3. So we can divide the value by 3. So 3, you're right. Take 18 alone. 1 we can't divide by 3. So you take 18. In 18 how many times of 3s are there? 6 times are there. 6 3s are 18. So write 6. Then after we have only 1 9. How many times of 3s are there? Yes, 3 times. So 63. Okay. So now you see once again in ones place given the values add number. So what do you want to do? Move to the add prime number. What is that? 3. So use the divisibility rule here. 6 plus 3 how much? 9. So 9 is a multiple of 3. So we can divide the value by 3. So write 3 outside. How many times of 3s are there in 6? You take only 6 alone. First digit. So how many times of 3s are there? 2. Write 2 down. And we have 3 only 1. How many times of 3s are there in 3? Only 1 time. So 21. Now 21 is in which table? It's coming in which table? 3 table. As 21 is the multiple of 3. So going to use 3 to divide the value. Write 3 outside. How many times of 3s are there in 21? Say the 3 table. Yes, 7 times. Write 7 down. Now 7 is in what number? Is a prime number. So use the same prime number to divide the value. So write 7 outside, write 1 down. Okay. Now we are going to move to the next value 234. Write 234. Now you see here in ones place that is even number. So immediately you can use 2 even prime number to divide the value. Write it 2 outside. Right. Take only 1 2 alone. Now how many times of 2's are there in 2? Only 1. Write 1. In 3, how many times? Only 1 time. Write 1. Then we have balance 1. If we subtract 2 from 3, you have 1 balance. So that one you had to write the next number before. So the 4 becomes 14. The 4 becomes 14. So how many times of 2's are there in 14? 7 times. So 117 times are there. So write down that. Okay. Now you see here the last ones place we have the add number. Okay, so it is not possible to divide the value by 2. So going to use the next prime number 3. Already we know well the divisibility rules of 3. So what is that? Sum of all the digits. So add all the 3 digits. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 7, 9. So that is multiple of 3. So now we are going to use 3 to divide the value. Write 3 outside. Take 1. In 1 not having any other 3. So you take 2 digits. 11. In 11 how many times of 3's are there? 3 times 3 3's are 9. So write 9 and subtract 9 from 11. You get 2 balance. That 2, the last number 7 before you had to write. So the 7 becomes 27. In 27, how many times of 3's are there? 9. So you had to write 3, 9. 39. Here, the last again, you have the odd number in ones place. So you can divide the value by 3. The divisibility rule for 3, sum of all the digits. 3 plus 9, 12. So 12 is the multiple of 3. So write 3 outside to divide the value. 3. How many times of 3's are there in 3? Only 1. So write 1 here. Next 9. How many times of 3's are there? 3 times. So write 3 here. 13. So 1, 3, 13. Now if the 13 is a prime number, so we can't divide the number by any other number. So use the same prime number to divide the value. Write 1, 3, 13. And how many times of 13? Only 1 write down. Okay. Now which and all common? You can circle directly here. So here 2 is there in 234 but 2 is not there in 189. So leave that number. Next 3. We are having 3 here. In 189 also having 3. So circle 3 here and that number also. And next 1 3 is there. That is also common in 234 and 189. So circle that. Then we are not having any other common numbers. So only we have 2 times of 3. So 3 into 3. So HCF equal to 3 into 3 equal to 9. So we are going to divide the fractions by 9. 189 divided by 234. So we are going to divide the value by HCF. Okay. So is equal to 189 divided by 9 by 234 divided by 9. So now you divide. First you take 2 digits alone. Okay, 18. How many times of 9's are there? Only 2 times. And how many times of 9 are there in 9? Only 1 time. So 21 times. By 21 divided by. Then take 23. How many times of 9's are there in 23? Only 2 times. 2 9's are 18. Now you subtract 18 from 23. How much you have? Balance 5. That 5 you have to write the next number before 4. So the 4 becomes 54. In 54, how many times of 9's are there? As 6 times are there. So 26 is the answer. Okay. 21 divided by 26. This is the lowest equivalent fraction for 189 by 234. 21 by 26 and 189 by 234 are equivalent fractions. Now we are going to study multiplication of fractions and its properties. First, we are going to study about multiplication of a fraction by a whole number. Example 1. 2 by 7 into 3 is equal to example 2. 5 into 9 by 10 is equal to that value we are going to find now. Example 1. 2 by 7 into 3. The first number is a fraction and second number is a whole number. Okay. We are going to multiply. We are going to simply multiply the numerator of the fraction and the whole number divided by denominator of the fraction. So in fractions, what we have in the numerator 2, we are going to multiply the 2 and the whole number 3. So 2 into 3 divided by 7. So just we are going to multiply the numerator of the fraction and the whole number. You want to write in the numerator. So 2 into 3 divided by 7. Here imagine that in the denominator, I mean the whole number below, in the denominator we have 1. Just you have to imagine it. Okay. So that is 1. So no need to mention below the whole number. So 2 into 3 divided by 7. Now you multiply these two values. 2 into 3 how much? 6 divided by 7. So this is the value. And example 2. 5 into 9 by 10. So here whole number is coming. We are going to multiply by the fraction. So the whole number we are going to multiply by the numerator of the fraction. So 5 into 9 divided by the denominator of the fraction. What we have in the denominator? 10. So 5 into 9 divided by 10. Okay. So 5 9s are 45. Right in the numerator and 10 right in the denominator. So it is equal to 45 by 10. So now you see here that you getting the fraction is improper fraction. So you are going to convert into mixed fraction. So if you divide the two values, you will get 4 is the quotient part and 5 is the remainder and 10 is the divisor. I mean denominator you have to write. So 4, 5 by 10. So this is the answer. The next thing, multiplication of a mixed fraction by a whole number. Example 2, 1 by 7 into 2. So the given the fraction, first of all is mixed fraction. That mixed fraction convert into the improper fraction. The next is the whole number. So first we are going to convert into improper fraction. You multiply the whole and denominator of the fraction. So 7 into 2 how much? 14, and 14 you have to add with the numerator. 14 plus 1 15. So 15 by 7. 15 by 7 into 2. So take and write. See here already I told that 2, that is a whole number. You have to imagine below that 1 is there. Okay. The whole number we can write like that 2 by 1. Okay. So now we are going to multiply the numerator of the fractions and multiply the denominator of the fractions. So 15 into 2 is equal to 15 into 2 divided by 7 into 1. Okay, so first you multiply the numerator of the fractions. 15 into 2 how much? 30, and 7 into 1 7. 30 by 7. So you are getting the answer is improper fraction that we can give in mixed fraction. So you have to divide the value. So write the answer in Q or by D format. So what is the quotient? I mean how many 7s are there in 30? 4 times. So write 4 is equal to write 4. 7 4s are 28. So 28 you have to subtract from 30. How much you have balance? 2. that is a remainder. So write 2 at the top. So 2 divided by 7. So this is the answer. The next thing, multiplication of a fraction by a fraction. Number 1, 15 into 12 by 20. So first number is a whole number, second number is the fraction. So multiply the numerator by the whole number. So 15 into 12 divided by 20. Okay. Now you see here, it is biggest value now. So if you multiply means it's getting more value, then you want to divide the given value by 20. So it is too difficult. For that, we can apply the cancellation method here. For example, you take one number from numerator and one number from denominator. Okay. Here one number, which one I am going to take? 15 I am going to take. 15 and 20. You have to see those two numbers and which number used to divide the both value. The 15 and 20, those values coming in which table? 5 table. Okay, so 5, the both values we can be divided by 5. So now I am going to divide the 15 by 5 and 20 also divided by 5. Okay, so 15, how many times of 5s are there in 15? 5 3s are 15. So how many times? 3 times. So I am going to cancel 15 and write 3 at the top. Okay, now then going to divide the value in denominator. In denominator we have 20. The same 5 I am going to use to divide the value. How many times of 5s are there in 20? 4 5s are 20. So how many times? 4 times. So cancel 20, write 4 down. Okay. So now you see here, we can't cancel again the both values. 3 is the prime number, 4 is the composite number. So both value is not coming in any other table to divide. Okay. So then take and write is equal to 3 into 12 by 4. Then I am going to select next two number. 3 and 4 we can't divide again. So leave that and move to the 12. 12, then we have 4. So both values is coming in which table? 2 table. 2 2s are 4, 6 2s are 12. Then 4 table. 1 4 is 4, 3 4s are 12. Okay, so I am going to cancel those value by 4. So now you take 12. How many times of 4s are there in 12? 3 times. So 3 4s are 12. So I am going to cut 12 and write 3 at the top. In how many times of 4s are there in 4? Only one time. So cut 4 and write 1 at the bottom. Okay. Now we have only the numerator 3 into 3, in denominator only 1. So take and write 3 into 3 by 1. So 3 3s are 9 by 1. So in denominator, if you have 1 means no need to write. Just you have to write only 9. Okay. Number 2, 3 by 5 into 5 1 by 2. First, given the fraction, we are going to multiply mixed fraction by a mixed fraction. So already we know that given the mixed fraction convert into improper fractions. So multiply these two value and add with the numerator. Okay. So 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 3, 18. So 18 by 5 is equal to 18 by 5. Then what symbol is given? Into. That you write into. The next number you multiply these two. 2 5s are 10. 10 plus 1, 11. So 11 by 2 at the same denominator. Okay. Now you take and write 18 by 5 into 11 by 2. Here we are going to apply the cancellation method. You take one number from numerator and one number from denominator. First I am going to take 18 and 5. Whether those values are coming in any other table? 18 is coming in 3 table, 6 table, but not 5. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, what value are you using to divide the numerator, the same value is to divide the denominator also. So both not possible. So I'm going to take 18 and 2. So these two values, 2 and 18, both values are coming in 2 table. So I'm going to cancel those value by 2. Now you tell how many times of 2's are there in 18? Say the 2 table. 9 2's are 18. So cancel 18, write 9 at the top. And how many times of 2's are there in 2? Only one time. So cancel 2, write 1. Now, can we cancel any other numbers now? We can't do that. 9 is the lowest term, 9 and 5 and 11 and 5 and all. So we can't cancel again. So you have to take and write all those values is equal to what and all having in the numerators? 9 into 11. So 9 into 11 by 5 into 1. So multiply these two values in numerator alone. So 9 11s are 99 by 5 into 1, 5. So 99 by 5. This is the improper fractions. Now we are going to convert into mixed fractions. You are going to divide these two values. You will get the answer that you had to write Q or by D method. Okay. So first you are going to write 5. You take 9 alone. How many times of 5's are there in 9? Only one time. 1 5 is 5. So write 1. Then you subtract the two values. 5 from 9. How much? You have balance 4. Therefore, you write next number before that. The 9 become 49. In 49, how many times of 5's are there? 9 times. 9 5's are 45. So, write 9. Remaining, you have balance 4. That is, you had to write in the numerator. So, 19, 4 by 5. What is the multiplication of fractions? Property 1. Changing the order of the fractions in multiplication does not change the product. Example, 4 by 5 into 3 is equal to 3 into 4 by 5. So if you multiply those values, 12 by 5, it is equal to 12 by 5. You are getting the same value. So the order of the fraction in multiplication does not change the product. Doesn't affect the product. Property 2. Changing the group in the multiplication of 3 or more fraction does not change the product. Example, 1 by 2 into 3 by 5 into 4 by 7. Here 3 fractions are given. First I am going to multiply the first two fractions. 1 into 3 how much? 3. Then multiply the denominator. 2 into 5, 10. So 3 by 10. Then into, write the third fraction, 4 by 7. Here, what we are going to do, applying the cancellation method. 3 and 10, we can't divide by any other number. So, leave 3 and go with the 4 and 10. 4 and 10, the both values are coming in 2 table. So, you are going to divide those values by 2. In how many times of 2's are there in 4? Only 2 times. So cancel the 4, write 2. 2 2's are 4. And 10. How many times of 2 are there in 10? 5 times. 5 2's are 10. So cancel the 10, write 5. So see here 3, 5, 2, 7 are all prime number. So just you multiply the numerator and denominator. So 3 2's are 6. And 5 7's are 35. And next, we are going to multiply second and third fraction. First fraction you have to write 1 by 2 as it is. And second fraction, 3 into 4 how much? 12. Write 12 in the numerator. 5 7's are 35, right, in the denominator. And 1. So we can't do any other thing, so leave the 1. And next numerator, you take one number from numerator and one number from denominator. So I'm going to take 12 and 2. The 12 and 2, both values are coming in 2 table. So going to divide the value by 2. So now you tell how many times of 2's are there in 12? 6 times. Right, 6 Cancel the 12, write 6. And how many times of 2s are there? In 2, only 1. So cancel 2, write 1. And 6, 35, we can't divide by any other value. So leave it. Just you multiply the numerator of the fraction. 1 6 is 6. And multiply the denominator of the fraction. 135 is 35. So 6 by 35. So both are same value. Okay. So if you change the order of the multiplications, doesn't change the product. Does not affect the product. Then property 3, the product of a fraction and 1 is the fraction itself. Product means if we are multiplying a fraction and 1, you get the same value. So, example, 2 by 9 into 1. So multiply the numerator 2 into 1 divided by what we have in the denominator 9 alone, write 9. So 1 2 is 2, 2 ones are 2 and divided by 9, 2 by 9. Property 4, the product of a fraction and 0 is 0. For example, 9 by 13 into 0. You multiply the numerator alone 9 into 0 divided by 13. So 9 zeros are 0. So if you 0 divided by any other number, you will get 0 answer. So it is equal to 0. Today's homework for you, chapter number 7, page number 47 and 48, exercise number 1, 1 to 5. Complete in the book. 6a and b, 7a and b, 8a and b, 9a and b, and 10a, b, c. So do the sums in the math homework note. Thank you children. Thank you parents. We will meet in the next class.